Hey, hello to you guys today. This is a video on me doing I got the keys trick. I got the keys. I got the keys. No, on that trick. As right now, I'm gonna show you. It's too much to cover for one beat. Right now, I'm gonna show you the synth, and then I'm gonna show you the growth speed effect. And this synth is made off the 3x oscillator. Could have had used a preset for this track. Probably could have made my life easier. No, the drums were easy to do. The sound designing for the synth was the hardest part for me. So hard. Other than that, everything was so easy. Too easy. No effects on it. That's the effects. Then this. Without the effects. With the effects. Oh, that's for the slow down beat. This is for the fast beat. Made off the 3x oscillator. Made off the entirely. Literally made off the 3x oscillator. Even this. This is the track. Inside the kick. Just to kind of compress the kick, compress it, and have it loud. See? But with that, it will create distortion. So what I do is compress it. I could use a limiter, but it's gonna squeeze the good part. That's the problem with limiters and compressors. But that's why like say with producers, like when they have a beat, or you can ask any person, EDM DJ, EDM producer, they don't put a limiter or a compressor on their track because it takes so much away from the track. If you're doing vocals with the track, that's when you put a limiter or a compressor. That's when you do use a limiter or compressor, because when you have too much going on, like too much sounds going on in the mid range, it'll create distortion. But when you don't have that much going on in the mid range, which you find in beats, in most beats, instrumentations, whatever you may call it, music, yeah, it's just the sound of the music, the background. You can call it background music. You will not have distortion. 50 to 70% of the chance, 70% of the chance of the time. The only, like I said, if you're gonna use a limiter or a compressor, you should use it if you're trying to make something in the mid range, or like the Hotline Bling FLP tutorial. A lot of people was complaining about the clipping of the vocals, because you know why? Because I didn't put the limiter on the vocals. If I were to, you wouldn't hear the clipping, the distortion. You wouldn't hear none of that. You would just hear perfect, crystal clear mids. You will hear everything on point, on fleek. Although I kind of messed up on the hi-hats, but that's besides the point. The point is, use a limiter when you're mixing with vocals, but you can do whatever you want. That's you. No, that's why I discovered. That's why I found out for myself, and that's why I kind of feel that they're kind of failing at. The industry, is overdoing it, but everybody has their opinion of their own. This is without the distortion. This is without the distortion. This is with the distortion. Take everything out. You're gonna start hearing the high frequencies, the high harmonics. That's what I do to cut it off. Do this. See, cut it off. And put some move in the bass. Alright, another thing, the snare. Kind of mix the snare a bit. You know what I mean? Alright, pattern 5. No, not that much going on in the mix. Not even for the hand clap. See? Yeah, that's the first pattern that I had. This is gonna be the second pattern, which I didn't need to do necessarily. I could have just had that playing, had this playing alone. But I was like, nah, I'm just gonna. I know, made myself do more work than what I want, than I have to. Yeah, that's the thing I like about Southside. He always, do some different stuff with his hi-hats. Like first bar that hi-hats, it's one thing, but then the second bar is a whole nother thing. I see what he's doing there. I see what he's doing. I get what he's doing. It's supposed to be the slow down beat, like this. Look. You know what I mean? And this is I added the kick. Don't know why I did that. This is without the effects. I'll show the effects. It's the effects. That's why when you take out. Plus slow down. That's the outro of the beat, which I'm gonna show you a few minutes from now. That's the outro. Hi-hats. It's supposed to sound like this. This is another pattern. See, that's the effect. I was trying to get it accurate, but no, I couldn't find the siren sound, so I sampled the outro of it. Literally, I actually literally just sat myself down and just copied it. Used audio editing. And turned it into what it is. Literally, this is what I actually did. But this is besides the point. And here, I'm gonna play some parts of the beat, and I'm gonna play all of it. I'll play the outro, so you can get an idea of what I played from sequence 15, from pattern 15 to, from pattern 15, 1, and 8, and 13, and 14. Those patterns. Like that from the outro. No, I'm gonna play this part. No effects. Shit. The effects coming from here. I don't know, man. Like that. Oh, that's the chorus. Trying to get at the 808. I turned the portamento. Looks like I have to exact feel the sound of the track. I'm using. Oh, the intro. That's right, forgot about that. This is why I turn the portal into. Never tried turning the portal into for this. Don't make much of a difference. This is what I do to make the the road. No, but that's gonna be another tutorial, man. It's gonna be a whole nother tutorial. It's gonna be a whole nother lesson. You know, and I don't want to get into that. Now, I don't know what effects Southside used though. I don't know what effects Southside the producer used. No, I'm serious, man. I was forced to use my own creativity. But like I said, I think this beat, I'd say this beat's about 70% accurate because I got the drums on point. The drums are on point. The mixing for the drums are on point. The synths, they're kind of on point, but they're not super on point as I wanted them to be. So, because, no, honestly, I should have tried to use the sounds. But I was like, nah, I was gonna try to design the sounds. Kind of worked out though. Did kind of worked out. Can't lie about that. I don't know what effects Southside used, but yeah, this is why I called the preset that I created. No, I'm not putting it. I didn't put that for sale though. I should have had though at a certain point in time. Call it the troll reverse because it's not really a reverse, but it sounds like it's being reversed. Quote unquote, it sounds like being reversed. It sounds like it is being reversed, but it's not. No, but I think he used the reversal effect. But I don't know what. Probably use effect tricks. I use growth speed to try to get the same, to perpetrate the same thing, but I failed miserably. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be creative, and this is what I came with. This was the idea I came with, and I ain't gonna lie, it kind of worked. Oh yeah, for the road, like I said, I don't know what effects Southside done used, but see. Now here's how it goes. I'm just gonna play the intro and my bad, yeah, the beginning. this is besides the point. Hope you gain from this experience. Hope you learn from this. And see you all. And the reason why I'm making this a part 1 and part 2 series. Part 1 where I just show you how I make the beat. Part 2 is where I play the whole beat. Let the whole beat play out. Why? So I can avoid copyright. The I'll say false copyright claiming. And I data monetize my YouTube video. Cause like I said, okay, instrumental is one thing, I understand, but tutorial is a whole nother thing, and I feel that it's like greedy, not only greedy, stingy, just stingy. You trying to monetize off of a freaking tutorial, bro? That's low and stingy, very low and stingy, really stingy. Which I don't agree, in which I don't stand by, which I don't represent, which I don't stand for. But I wanna, yeah, like I said, to avoid the record labels copyrighting my tutorials. No, like I said, which is totally going against fair use. I am permitted to make money off my tutorial, but instrumental, okay, I get it, I understand. But don't go, like I said, don't go around trying to profit off of a tutorial. Like, don't do that, bro. Like, for real. But see you all. Hope you have you a good day, good night. Just oh yeah, like this video, subscribe, share this video with whoever you want to share it to. Like, for people, like, share this to a person who wants to produce music. Anybody who wants to do that, share it to those type of people. Oh yeah, man. I hope I become an inspiration for you guys to, keep on striving for it. I really do. When I seen those comments, some person was like, you inspire me to make more beats. I'm like, wow, thank you, but I can't stress this enough. All I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I can say. Even if it's very small, all I can actually say is thank you. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you gained from this. I hope you learned from this. And that's just a wrap.